Let's welcome everyone here to the Smash Sports Show right here on Smash FM, out here at Aqualink here in Forest Hill. Of course, getting ready for one of our other interviews very shortly. But let's go across to our friends over in Adelaide in particular. Of course, speak with the Central District's SANFLW team. And of course, we've got two very special guests joining us right now that tell us a bit about the season just gone for them. Thanks, Brady, for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
No worries. Well, get both of you to introduce yourselves and what position both of you play on the field.
I'm Lauren Briggy and I play a small forward role into the midfield.
I'm here and I play wing.
Tell us a bit about the season for the Mighty Bulldogs this year.
I think we definitely improved previous years and we've started to play sort of our game style and opposed to the previous years. Definitely found my sort of role with as well, I think, in position. So, yeah.
We definitely tried some different positions for different girls. We also got a lot of young guns that came through as well. So it's exciting to see for next year what talent we have coming up. And
started slowly and then really got going towards the back half of the season. I guess, how good is that momentum coming into 2023?
I think it's very positive. We started a bit slow. Obviously, we had a lot of new things happening within the season, learning structure and all that stuff, but grew into it and bring it into the season. So stronger.
We definitely started a bit slower from different positions, a new coach and some new assistant coaches as well. We also had different role changes behind the scenes. So it definitely took a turn, but we've come back stronger, I think, and we've got a lot to look forward to, I think.
Was there a particular game that was a real highlight for the season?
No, I don't know. We had a couple. We had like a West Adelaide one, a Sturt one. I think the biggest probably the Sturt one because they were undefeated today and beat the top 10 times. So
So mine would have been the North game when we almost won. We were very close and they were the top team towards the end of the season. It showed that we did have the capability to beat them. We just pulled short a little bit. And also when we played Eagles without Shelby, our captain, we rely on her heavily, so it was good to see that we could win without her.
Now, I actually went to your home game this year, which was against Woodville West Torrens, which you won pretty easily, which I think at the time was your first home win for the season. How cool is it to win at home? And I know the celebration was big because I did see it when the siren went and you were all celebrating as you actually won a final.
Yeah. I think it was, like what Briggy said, it had something to do with obviously Shelby, our captain, not playing. Would have wanted to do it for her and, prove everyone wrong. We can get it done as well. Like our players can step up to the Shelby plays, get it done. So, I think it's rewarding. That's why we'll say.
Yeah, and we were also, the games prior, we lost by either a fair amount or pretty close, but we were kind of losing a little bit of hope. So when we got told the day of that Shelby wasn't going to play and we had to come together a bit better than what we have done in the previous, it really showed that we are a team to be worried about in future.
Tell us a couple of players that had an awesome season.
I would say, obviously, Shelby. She's always reliable. She always plays in midfield. And I also think Isabel Starmer, our ruck, really did a lot of clearances and things like that. We also had some young guns that were in the state team who were solid rocks for us, one down back and also one in the forward line, Georgia McKee and Charlotte Riggs. I think were our biggest standouts.
Yeah, I agree with that. Structure to previous years. Like, for example, Chris Estelle, she's a pretty underrated player, but I think on the wing and that, even like myself using us a bit more, like changed our game completely. And I think Carissa is just clean and she had a really high efficiency the whole season. So I think, she helped out a lot. same with like, the midfielders that Briggy was talking about, like Izzy and Shelby, and of course, our young guns. So yeah, I think everyone stepped up a level this year. So
yeah.
Tell us a bit about your coaches there at Centrals.
I think they've been good and like helpful and all that sort of stuff. It obviously was a bit like weird starting off with almost a whole new coaching panel, but I think we slowly worked out like what we wanted all together as a collective, and then slowly built towards it. So I think we're in the right direction for next season.
We talked about different communication styles with different coaches as well, so going to them directly for feedback and things like that, really to improve our games, and it showed that they wanted to take us to the new level and help us obviously fix those smaller skills that we should be nailing, and having different coaches also helped. It gave us a newer perspective and fresh look on how to play the game.
So how did both of you get involved in footy, and why did you choose it?
Originally I played basketball, and then I sort of moved areas. I used to live down south and then moved up north, and I knew people around the area, and they just asked to come out to a training one time, and I started out at Ingle Farm. And then, I just fell in love with it after that, and then built up to state programs, and then got asked to come to Central. So, pretty rewarding.
Yeah, the same as Tia. I started from basketball in Victoria, and then moved to SA and people knew people, and I got a trial at Centrals and ended up there, and it's been pretty good ever since.
So both you mentioned right at the start what position you both play on the field. If you had a dream position where you'd love to convince your coaches to put you, where would that be?
Oh, I don't know. I'm happy on the wing at the moment, but I do want to learn and craft my skill a bit more as a small forward and forward pocket and whatnot. And I think later down the track, if I bulk up a bit, I could play in the midfield as well. Who knows?
I'd like to give half-back a go. I might not be good at it, but I want to see if I can play in there.
So what does the sport of footy mean to both of you, and especially playing for Central Districts?
I think it's a privilege, to play for Central Districts. I think we take for granted how actual high the level is, and the amount of people who actually support us, even though we don't reap as many awards and stuff as what people say is the men's and all that. I think we still have something, to look forward to. And I'm really, really honoured to play at Centrals, and just footy in general. It takes you away from the everyday life, and you can sort of just hang out with chill out with your friends, make good memories, and you're still reaping the reward at the end. So
I love playing footy, especially because all the new girls coming up as well, and the fact that they get a run at AFLW and so do we. It's pretty crazy to think we're just a step below. So it really does show that hard work can pay off, and knowing friends that have made it is amazing. So being a part of a club that hasn't got anyone drafted yet would be my dream, just for someone to get drafted from Centrals, because we are a club that has amazing players that should get looked at as well. So I love it. I love it here.
What have both of you learnt from each other on and off the field?
On and off, but Briggy doesn't shut up. Is one. No, she's very supportive, and even though her mindset herself isn't overly great when it comes to footy and making mistakes, she still manages to put a smile on everyone else's faces and lift us all up. So I'm really appreciative of that.
I really thanks, Tia. I love how hardworking Tia is. She got put in wing, which she was a bit nervous about this year, and took a lot of convincing to give it a go and try her hardest. But she's just the star. She could play any position in my eyes, so I reckon she's probably one of the most underrated on our team, to be honest.
Do either of you have any future ambitions in the sport of footy now? There's 2 AFLW teams over there in Adelaide.
I think definitely, even speaking for Briggy, I know that we've both been speaking about getting drafted in the future and how amazing that would feel, and just being able to take it to the next level and learn extra things and new things in a higher and more professional environment, I guess. And I think it's definitely something I would love and grab with both hands. So
what Tia said, I'd love to be able to put on an AFLW Guernsey, and just, even being a player from Centrals that got drafted, because I know that would bring a lot of pride to the club, and also a lot of pride to the girls that helped get us there. It would be amazing.
Yeah, and I think as well with that, it's just also good for younger players from our club as well to look up to us, and they can make that they stick at it, even though like draft year potentially, whatever, like when we turn 18 is past us, but we still have that opportunity now, and can definitely get there if we put the work in.
I have to ask this one. So what would be your advice to people that should get involved in footy, especially hopefully having a chance to play in SANFLW for Centrals?
Definitely be the most hardworking person out there, because even if you're not the most talented, being the most hardworking, you'll get looked at. Skills can be taught, but you've got to have heart to give it a go and try your hardest. And
I agree with that as well, and I think a big thing for our club is like our culture. So like just your attitude and your mindset sort of towards what you want to do and where you want to be. Like you only get there if you put in that effort. So I think just taking the opportunity as it comes and giving it your all. So
So let's finish up with a couple light-hearted questions about your teammates. Firstly, who had the most embarrassing moment on the field this season, and what was it?
I'd probably say Carissa Sell when she got her hair pulled, because there's photos of it everywhere. It looks pretty funny, and we made the running joke that she should tie her hair in a bun because her hair's so long, but we'll see if that happens.
Who's the comedian, the best singer, and into their TikToks?
I'd say, I don't know, Demi's a big TikTok guru, but I don't know if she's really good at it. No, I'm just joking. I think we all give her crap for that, but no, she's a funny one. So I think as well, like Chris is very underrated comedian. She's like
Carissa and Ella Micken, I reckon, are the funniest in our team.
Do either of you have a pre-game superstition or ritual?
I don't know. Usually just my breakfast is my main thing. So peanut butter on toast and a banana like 20 to 30 minutes before the game. And pre-workout. So gets me buzzing.
I don't have a superstition or anything I have to do before the game. Just rock up.
Was there a pump-up song to hype the team up before a game?
We had a playlist, but I think it was just a mixture of what everyone else listened to. We all just
I bet you it's what I want to be. Oh, what is it? Whitney Houston. I want to dance to somebody.
Yeah, we do love that one.
I reckon that's the highest rated.
Yeah.
Of course, I have to ask, any good nicknames in the team we should know about?
Oh, I won't give pretties away.
What's mine?
Chucky.
What? I didn't even know that.
Yes, you did.
I didn't. I don't think we have any really.
No, not like any. Like Briggy's Briggy, and
there's Baby G, but that's about it.
We've got Baby G, who's Georgia McKee. Can't really think of anyone else.
Yeah, I don't think that we have any really funny ones.
Yeah, just standard nicknames, I think.
Okay, so two final ones while I let both of you go, which is, of course, describe your team as many words as you like.
United.
Yeah, united. Resilient.
Yeah.
Which name was it? No, I think hardworking and tough.
Yeah, we definitely, even if we're losing in a game, we won't give up. We'll
fight to the end.
Pretty good. Yeah. I don't know what you'd put that down as, but resilient, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
And of course, you must all give your player sponsors a shout out if you had a player sponsor.
Yes, mine was my uncle, Anthony from Cobb & Co Kitchens. So very appreciative. He's done it every year since I've played. So very appreciative.
Yeah, I have two. My dad, so Barossa Bottling. yeah, it's just a bowling plant. So yeah, thanks for that. And also my work, Anytime Fitness Elizabeth. So pretty lucky to have them as well. Support me.
Of course, it'd be missing me to ask this last one. Did your team have a fine system this year? And if so, who copped the most fines?
Yeah, we did.
I reckon Shannon Murphy copped.
Shannon Murphy and Big B, the coach. Big B started off with about $24.
Yeah,
So,
B definitely got the coin in that. And yeah, I reckon Shannon didn't pay a fine for the whole season, so she's got a big bill to pay at the end of it.
Well, both of you, thank you so much for getting up some of your time to join us. Best of luck going into next season in 2023. Let's hope all goes well for the doggies, and let's hope you go pretty well on over there and in hopefully getting the dogs into the finals in the SANFLW.
Yeah, thanks for having us. Yeah, that's the ultimate
Thanks
dream.
for having us, Will.
No worries, and that's the Tia and Lauren there joins from the Central District's Bulldogs SANFLW team. And of course, if you want to support the team next season, we'll put all the details up on how you can follow them throughout the 22-23 season. There's more on the Smash Board Show right after this. Don't go away here on the 10th year celebration.